सुनूं मैं जो बोलूं तू सुनता रहे 24/7 लाइव घर हो या ऑफिस हो या ऑन द ड्राइव फ्रीक्वेंसी है ये फ्रेंड्स की 91.9 Friends FM. Frequency Friends की 91.9 Friends FM. Frequency Friends की
Friends School Quiz brought to you in association with Mio Amore, Pran Bhore, Mio Amore.
Friends School Quiz. Friends School Quiz, Season 11. Playground, India.
It's 9:31 a.m. on 22nd September, and this week we are having our education special in the Teachers' Day month of September. Good Sunday morning and welcome to FSQ. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, welcome to FSQ Season 11 as I, Indrani Krish Banik, take on the mantle of Quizmaster in yet another exciting edition of the prestigious Friends School Quiz on 91.9 Friends FM. This is a simulcast and we are streaming live on the YouTube page of 91.9 Friends FM and going live on air on your fab frequency 91.9 Friends FM. Show your love on our FB page by hitting like with your comments and shares. In this episode, we have, in a very special show, Education Special, special guest Barry Antonis, teacher, Poilan World School. Welcome, Barry, sir. Please share something about yourself, about your teaching career, and about your students and where they are today and how you feel about that.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning to one and all. My name is Barry Philip Antonis. I've been a teacher for the last 3.5 decades. I started as a young man in my early 20s in St. Mary's School on Ripon Street. And I've taught in the very best educational institutions like Don Bosco, Calcutta Boys School, Shri Shri Academy. And currently I'm teaching at Athlete International School, formerly known as Poilan World School. I got into teaching by accident. It wasn't on my radar. I didn't plan to become a teacher. But through a series of very fortunate accidents, I became one. So perhaps it was written, and I believe I was chosen. And though it is not a very financially rewarding career, believe me, the job satisfaction one derives from being a teacher, you will not find it in any other profession. And today, when I meet my former students, many of whom are now grown-up men with children of their own, and when they express their love and gratitude, it validates everything I have done for the last 3.5 decades. All my students are doing very well in life. I dare to claim a little credit for that. Some of them are in very prominent positions like Vedant Agarwal of NDTV. He was my student in Don Bosco, and I'm very proud of the level he has reached. Once again,
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Sir, please tell us something about your school days and which school you are from.
Oh, I'm an alumnus of St. Xavier's Collegiate School and College, and I was taught by the very best. If I speak well and if I write well, all the credit goes to my teachers, like Mrs. Ursula Bose, a very maternal figure who welcomed me to St. Xavier's Primary School, like Mr. Ronald Gass, who is now settled in Australia. He was my teacher in class 6, and he perfected my pronunciation. Mr. Andrew Singh, wonderful teacher, absolutely wonderful teacher. He taught me a shocking combination of English and geometry. in middle
Wow.
school. And my guru,
That's unique.
the late Mr. Thomas Viana, who was my class teacher in both classes 9 and 10. And he also taught me English and mathematics. And he was the very best. And if I
Thank you.
can aspire to be just 10% of what he is or what he was, he's the late Mr. Viana, I would consider myself very, very successful.
Super. Now over to Avril, ma'am. And you're a namesake of the happening Avril Lavigne. And we have Avril Antonis here with us. Ma'am, which school are you from?
Good morning, ma'am. I'm from Loreto Day School, Elliott Road.
Great.
And yes. And
Can you talk about some of your teachers who you remember, just like Barry Sir did?
yeah, I remember from the very start, I had a teacher. Her name was Mrs. Chatterton. And she was a wonderful lady. Once again, she was also a maternal figure. She was a super teacher and she really made studying important for us. She taught us well and she was a very good teacher. In my senior classes also, I had many teachers. One of them was Mrs. Narona. Even though she was a strict teacher, but she was a fantastic teacher. And I've had many such teachers, ma'am, that have really inspired me today. But the biggest
Great.
teacher in my life is my very own husband, Mr. Barry Antonis.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. And we will continue this chat. But before that, let's get into the first round where you have all given your favorite topics for questions. And here comes the first round, round one, power play.
Round 1. Power play. Power play. Take your big shots.
Yes. Question for you, Barry Sir. The
Yes, ma'am.
topic that you have chosen is Julius Caesar. And for an expert like you, it is a very simple question. Question number 1 for Barry Antonis on Julius Caesar by William Shakespeare. I assumed you referred to the piece and work of literature rather than the historical figure.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
your question is, prequels and sequels are seamlessly linked in Shakespeare. Prequels and sequels are not something that started with Game of Thrones or Star Wars. They are seamlessly occurring throughout Shakespeare. Can you name the sequel to Julius Caesar?
It is Anthony and Cleopatra.
Fantastic, fantastic. 100 full points on the direct to Barry Sir. Antony and Cleopatra, while a unique play in many ways, acts as a sequel to Julius Caesar. Covering the second half of the Roman Republic's fall, Caesar and his assassins are also repeatedly alluded to in Antony and Cleopatra, thereby making it a reference to the prequel. Thank you. We start off with a sixer from Barry Sir. And now, Avril, ma'am, it is your turn. And your chosen topic, ma'am, is cuisine. So, on the topic of cuisine, my question to you is, and this is a Sunday morning yum question, and you can try this for lunch today. Question is, in Anglo-Indian cuisine, what kind of a dish is the pish pash?
Madam, pish pash would be a rice along with some vegetables, boiled and made in a very soft, pulpy way. That's the way I would prepare it.
Perfect answer. 100 full points to you as well. You have followed up Barry Sir's sixer with a straight cover drive of 4 runs. So pish pash was defined by Hobson Jobson as a slop of rice soup with small pieces of meat in it, or soya for the vegetarians, much used in the Anglo-Indian nursery. So try your own recipe of pish pash this afternoon and let us know how you like it. So we have 100 out of 100 for both of you in the first round today.
Okay.
And very shortly, we will go into the second round after the break, But before that, we'll continue the chat a little more. Avril, ma'am, please tell us about your son and the school he went to and what you feel is the biggest takeaway that he had from there.
Ma'am, my son went to St. James's School, and
Right.
he's now 31 years old. But he also loves his teachers very dearly. A very important teacher to him was Mr. Neville Holt. He was his accounts teacher, but he was more like a father figure to them. And so my son still has a very deep feeling and bonding with him.
We are hearing today about so many iconic personalities who have shaped young minds and ignited young minds. And this is our September special tribute because 5th of September, as we all know, is Teachers' Day. Barry, sir,
Yes, ma'am.
about how the techniques of teaching are changing, and we have a special rapid fire round for you on that, but just a 1 minute chat on that.
See, the basics haven't changed. One must have good classroom control. One must be a master of his subject. And one must have delivery. I may possess knowledge and information, but if I cannot convey it, I'm not a very good teacher. Today, techniques have changed, even technology has changed. But the human element will never, ever change. I don't think the teacher as the guru can be replaced by a smart board or by prepared modules of lessons. The teacher goes beyond the textbook. The teacher prepares you for life. The lessons that I have taught my students, the academic lessons, may be forgotten, but the moral values will never, ever be forgotten. And even for a very senior person like myself, I have to embrace technology. I considered myself a Luddite, shunning technology, but COVID demanded that I upgrade myself. And I'm happy I was forced to learn.
Yes,
And there are
COVID
so
brought
many-
us all into the virtual classroom.
Absolutely.
So one question to you, Barry, sir, is how do you deal with a situation when your student is ahead of you thanks to Google?
I do not think Google can help him to go ahead of me. Of course, I do not want to sound like I'm praising myself, but I prepare my lessons very well. And my students tell me I'm a very, very effective teacher. And so I do not think I can be replaced by anyone or by any search engine like Google. Google is a very useful tool. Even I use it. But I don't think I can be replaced.
Excellent.
And even if a student has prepared with a private tutor or on his own, I still tell him to follow my lessons. But if he
Great.
has a question for me, and it's a genuine question, I will answer it, even if it's ahead of my syllabus.
Excellent, excellent. Either way, we think you all deserve a yum lunch for that wonderful round which you maxed.
Thank you.
And we are going to come back after the break. Stay tuned after the break for 2 more cool quiz rounds coming up. One about Barry sir and Avril ma'am's favorite songs and singers. And the last, a special rapid fire round on their likes and dislikes. This is Indrani Krish Banik, and I will see you on the other side of this little break of Friends School Quiz. Please stay tuned and please tell us more about your favorite Shakespearean play, your favorite Anglo-Indian cuisine, and bear with us till we come back after this short break.
কুমোরটুলির মিত্রবাড়ি থেকে শোভাবাজার রাজবাড়ি, মিষ্টি থেকে ভোগের খিচুড়ি, এমনই সব ডিলিশিয়াস রেসিপিস আর পুজোর ফুড ট্রিভিয়া জানতে শুনতে বলো না ফ্রেন্ডস কিচেন উইথ মি অরিজিৎ দিস সানডে from 10 AM to 11 AM only on 91.9 Friends FM frequency Friends Key.
Looking for a good college or university for your child after class 12 for a bright future? Then JIS Group is the only choice for the professional courses for your child's education to shape up their future.
For admission in BBA, BCA, and MBA at JIS Group institutions, call us at 90733 704 70 today.
JIS Group, one-stop destination for your child's need.
मैं टाइगर श्रॉफ जुबान केसरी बोलता हूँ।
वाह बेटा, हमें भूल गए।
नया नया है होता है।
मैं शाहरुख खान।
मैं अजय देवगन।
और मैं टाइगर श्रॉफ। हम तीनों जुबान केसरी बोलते हैं।
शाबाश।
विमला जी, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
से पी जाए बच्चे इसे शुद्ध हर बूंद मिले ऐसा है अमूल गाय दूध गाय की ममता भरा जब आँख ले रात जब सोने चले सेहत से झलक पड़े ऐसा है अमूल गाय दूध गाय की ममता भरा पेश है गाय की ममता से भरा शुद्ध स्वादिष्ट पौष्टिक अमूल का मिल्क
क्या बात बोल बेबे Opportunity that the chatty booty can, chit a chan, pull a chan, favorite. Bundle book nine, not even four. Wise up, wise up, wise up.
Ranna redefined.
Friends School Quiz brought to you in association with Mio Amore, Pran Bhore, Mio Amore.
Friends School Quiz. School Quiz.
Is 9:47 a.m. Hello and welcome back to FSQ Digital this beautiful Sunday morning. This is a simulcast as we are streaming live on the YouTube channel of 91.9 Friends FM, plus going live on air on your fab frequency 91.9 Friends FM. Today we are celebrating Education Special. September is the Teachers' Day month, and we are dedicating September to our Education Special series. With us today, we have two educators who are talking about the teachers who they have learned from and the students who they have taught. So welcome back, Barry sir and Avril ma'am, and we will continue with the program, and let us move into the second round of the program, which is the top spin round, where we have two questions on music on your chosen topics.
Round two. Top spin. Top spin. Makes you wanna dance.
Right. So, coming up, first question for Barry sir. I will share some lyrics with you about your favorite band. The topic that you gave is about the iconic British band Deep Purple. And here's your question on Deep Purple. Nobody gonna take my car, I'm gonna race it to the ground. Nobody gonna beat my car, it's gonna break the speed of sound. Name the famous Deep Purple song from the lyrics you just heard.
Ma'am, the song is Highway Star.
Fantastic, Highway Star. And sir, can you sing these lines for us?
No, I'm not a rock singer. If it was a slow song, I definitely would have sung it. And if I had a backing track, definitely.
Oh, wow. Great, great. So we are not, interfering in Deep Purple territory, because that is legend, that is religion. So
Absolutely.
Highway Star is by the English rock band Deep Purple. It is the opening track on the band's 6th studio album, Machine Head. So listen to some Deep Purple today and let us know how you like it. So what are your other favorite Deep Purple songs?
Oh, see, Machine Head, the album you referred to.
Yes.
Every single song is a masterpiece. Whether it's
Absolutely.
Smoke on the Water,
Right,
Space
right.
Trucking, Pictures
Yes.
of Home, brilliant. Every song, I love listening to the entire album.
Yes.
But as a child, the very first song I heard and fell in love with was the title track of the album Fireball. It is
Wow.
incredible. Incredible.
Okay. Okay.
And
What is
even
the track, sir?
the track is
track
called
is
Fireball. The album is
Fireball, and the
Fireball.
album is
The
also
track,
eponymous.
the track is Fireball. It is a
Absolutely.
frenetic song. The drummer Ian Pace, my God, I fell in love with his percussions. Incredible group. And though they're now in their 70s, late 70s, early 80s, they are still releasing albums. And those
Yes.
albums are absolutely worth listening to. And
Absolutely.
somehow they find very, very good replacements.
Yes.
So Steve Moss recently left the group, and the replacement, whose name I cannot recall right now, he is a brilliant guitarist. Brilliant, absolutely
Right.
brilliant.
Right. Great. So that was all about Deep Purple. And now Avril's favorite topic is ABBA. And before we go into our chat about ABBA, here is a very simple question. But of course, before that, 100 points. Once again to Barry, sir. Avril ma'am, how does the group ABBA get its name?
Okay, ma'am. A stands for Anna Fritz. B is
Yes.
for Benny. Then the second B is for Beyond. And the second A is for Agneta.
Wonderful. You could have simply said that the group's name is an acronym of the first letters of their names arranged as a palindrome, Agnetha, Beyond, Benny, and Anifrid. But instead, you gave each and every name. Wow. That is what we call hitting the ball out of the park. So, Avril ma'am,
Thank you, ma'am.
your favorite ABBA songs. Please tell us, or if you can, sing a line for us.
Oh, ma'am, I can't sing, but I can tell you that my favorite ABBA song is The Winner Takes It All.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I like it. Ma'am, like I'm a
Yes.
housewife, so I like listening to music during the day. So,
Right.
so this song, this album is always playing, the ABBA album. And even though I don't like any song in particular like that, I like all of them. This is one of my favorites. The
Ma'am,
Winner Takes It All.
may I say
Yes,
something
sir.
in a light,
Yes,
a
sir.
light
Yes,
vein?
sir. Please, please, sir.
My wife and I have been married for 32 years. And
Very nice, sir.
we were childhood friends and sweethearts. So together we've been together for about 40 years. Now, shockingly, all her favorite songs are about separation. The Winner Takes It All by ABBA, I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor. So I asked
Oh,
her,
that's a fantastic song. I Will Survive, Gloria
but it's
Gaynor.
all about separation.
Oh, don't take it
Oh.
literally.
Okay, that's a lot of
What's
fun
like-
banter between Barry sir and Avril ma'am. Yes, don't take it literally, because she is so sure and strong about your friendship, your relationship, that you know, these things are not important, and these are just songs that she's listening to. And although it shows that you know how much you keep a track of what's on her playlist, all right? So rearrange your playlists and Avril ma'am, and update it as per Barry sir's approval if
Yes,
you want.
we like teasing each other.
Great, great. So now with full marks on every question to both of you, we will enter into the last round, which is a rapid fire round where we will ask you on the hot seat your likes and dislikes. This is not a general knowledge round. It is
Round 4. Slog overs. Slog overs. How's that?
this is on the TV couch kind of medley. So first medley coming up for Barry sir. And we are going to start your timer right now. You are listening to Friends School Quiz on Saturday morning. And with us are Barry Antonis and Avril Antonis. And they are going to face the rapid fire round right now. So here is your rapid fire timer, which is on the screen now. Are you able to see the timer, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So here comes your first question. Smartboard or chalk and duster?
Chalk and duster.
Street smarts or book smarts?
Street smart.
Outdoor games or indoor classes?
Outdoor games.
Fantastic. So that was the Super 6 ball slug overs for Barry sir. Now it's your turn, Avril ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and 1, 2, and 3, and here we go. Baking or frying?
Baking.
Picnic or candlelight dinner?
Picnic.
Day or boarding school?
Day scholar.
Fantastic, fantastic. So that was a wonderful round where we got to know so much more about you and your likes and dislikes and about the generation that you're interacting with now. And before we sign out, so I would like a parting comment from Barry sir.
First of all, ma'am, thank you so much for inviting us to take part in this quiz. It was an absolute joy. And I will always be a teacher till I die, even after retirement.
That is great. And some parting words from you, Avril ma'am, about, what it's like to be in the home of a teacher and what you learn from what he prepares to teach his students.
Well, ma'am, it was wonderful being on your show, first of all. And secondly, it's wonderful being a teacher's wife because along with him teaching the other children, he's also teaching me. There were so many things that I did not learn when I was in school, and I'm learning from him now because, ma'am, as days has advanced, studies has also changed. So there were many things we did not learn then, and I'm learning it now from him. So it's absolutely wonderful being the wife of Barry Antonis.
I will remember this.
That's great. That's great. So I hope that, I haven't caused any Sunday morning feud between the two of you with, with your separation songs and, you, Barry sir, remembering your last remark. But anyway, more power to the both of you.
Thank
you. Please keep on igniting great minds and shaping new personalities. And we all wish you the very best in this journey of yours. And as you were sharing with me yesterday, the number of your students, run into thousands.
Thousands.
Yes, and that is the effect, the power a single teacher has. And Friends School Quiz is happy to pay a tribute to teachers like you, to your teachers who you referred to, the teachers that Avril ma'am referred to, and this is our tribute. And thank you for joining. And ladies and gentlemen, if you like this show, then like and comment on the FSQ Season 11 post on the Facebook page or YouTube channel of Friends FM during the show. This is Indrani Krish Banik saying, see you next week, same time, with more questions and answers. And until then, all the best.